Alrighty, starting part three, or not part three, whatever it is number 41, Love This. Now, Love This, I did love it was funny how we all really thought back then in like 2011, which is insanity because it's 6 years ago, that Aloma Mole was her evolution before it was revealed that she wasn't. But that's that. If you do hear jingling in the background, it's my dog. So I don't know if that's going to catch up because I don't speak really loud, but if you do hear it, it's my dog. She's kind of laying on the bed. But I want to bring Lopez back just to kind of give her more of a plot, and I think I really do want to think about it in development, which is why also these things, the episodes won't be coming out right away. Also because I want to do all the episodes first before I record any of them. But I also want to sit down and just like talk with my bros, with Neon and Platt and Surf. They're all helping me with this season. Svila's as well, and I think that just to debate what I want to do with certain characters. And she's one of the ones I don't know that I don't know what to do yet, and I'm kind of upset about it because I want to be able to do something, but I haven't gotten it down to a certain point. But I definitely, she will not be cannon fodder. And for anyone who doesn't know what I consider cannon fodder, anyone who gets eliminated 1 through 10, I always consider cannon fodder. Love Disc will not be cannon fodder, and I promise you that. But let's move along. Number 42 is Steelix. I know you guys love Steelix. That's why, again, originally I was going to bring him back because I know how much everyone loved him. And I'm sorry again for my dog making noises. Um, but I think if I feel like he's just a great thing, a great character to bring into it. Bless you, Lucky. Sorry. But he's just a fun character to play with and a lot of fun. And I may actually bring back his mother again this season. A lot of the family members, from what I see or what I was thinking, may make cameos. So I'll have a bunch of cameos, either on the elimination show or simply just on the season for certain challenges or whatever. The challenges that we've versified, or I guess not versified. Is it varied? There'll be a bunch of different varied challenges. I actually thought of this last night. I'm going with it. They're actually going to go from the island to the set. So flying around on the blimp to back to the studio on live, and then I'm going to have the final couple episodes back on the island to kind of end it where it all began. So that's my plan. So I thought you guys know that. That's what we're going to be doing. Number 43, moving along, sorry, is Flareon. Flareon really never got a fair shot, and I feel like she's going to be a fun character to not only the other contestants to kind of blame if things go wrong when it may actually be her. I can confirm that Flareon is not confirmed to be a villain this season. She will not be a villain. I'm going to take a completely different direction with her. She's still going to be kind of bitchy, but that's her character, so I can't really change that. But I think it would be fun to see while competing her interactions with Bennett. So that's what I'm going to do. Number 44 is Luminion. Now, Luminion, along with Earthring, is my second person that was never supposed to be on the season. But I thought, well, I could do certain things with her. If y'all remember in live, or maybe if you don't, I don't know. I mean, I know some of you watched me back in the day, and I know some of you didn't watch me back in the day, so I can't say what you guys know and what you don't know. But Luminion was hit by a Gigalith back in season 4, and so she has head trauma. I mean, if you were hit by a giant rock Pokemon, you probably would be too. So she's gonna have a bunch of head trauma. That's gonna be a lot of her gags and quirks and stuff. I thought of it when I was after I just released a video that I was thinking of making a new season, and I loved it, fell in love with it. Then realized that she was never in my you know a decided cast, so I literally threw her in for no reason. So, but after I fell in love with the plot, I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm letting her in. So that's how Earthring got back in. I know you guys love Earthring, so I thought if I'm going to bring Lemony back, I might as well bring someone I know they like. So Earthring is definitely one of them. Number 45 is Hitmontop, one of my original winners, like I said, of Season 3. I love Hitmontop as a Pokemon. I don't know what it is. I love its design. It's adorable yet fierce at the same time. I think it's really what it is. He's, like, threatening but adorable at the same time. Hitmontop is fun, so I'm going to definitely flesh out his character this season and really see what I can do with it. I'm excited to see what I can do with it, so I guess we'll see. Not huge ideas yet. I mean, I have a great idea for his backstory, so that's fun. So we'll go from there and kind of see where I could go with it. Number 46 is his wife, the one and only Mesprit, the only Lake Spirit in this season. I know a bunch of you probably already know that from the pre-video, but like I said, I changed everything a million times. Azelf and Oxy will not be in this season. They will be on the after show, as will all the other characters that will not be in this season. I will reveal the host for the after show once I get through with revealing who's in All Stars. Mesprit is going to be a lot of fun to play with. I loved playing with her in that alliance with Zangoose and Starmie and Luminion in season 4. That was really just like a mashed mush together alliance of girls. I just originally was like, oh, well, they're on the same team, and I don't know, let's see what they can do. But I actually fell in love with that alliance. I really, really did. Um, I actually ended up naming it the Amazon Alliance because I feel like Zangoose would be like, well, that's the best alliance name ever because we're a bunch of strong women. So that's kind of what I went with. Messword is going to have a lot of development this season. She's also going to be involved in another person's plot. I won't say if it's a similar person that I've already mentioned, but she will have a lot of fun. She is the spirit of emotion. I didn't even think of that before going in, but her being the spirit of emotion just worked so well for someone's backstory that I was like, awesome. I'm glad I just randomly decided I'm throwing Mesprit in my cast because it worked out really well. Number 47 is Lapras. I know how much you guys love Lapras, and I love Lapras as a character, as a Pokemon. It's funny, a lot of my close, friends from YouTube back in the day know that I always watch my episodes before I put them out. I would record them, then I'd go back and I'd watch them, and I'd kind of critique myself just to see what it looks like. And honestly, I always laugh at that Lapras moaning and crying and sobbing in that last episode of Big Sister Stealing Your Show. I just thought it was funny because it really does defend her character. She wants to be likable, but at the same time, it's hard because she was upset. She literally only had a Zelf, and then a Zelf had nothing. So, I'll reveal how his little ending ended back, when I do the next video. But, I've always enjoyed Lapras as a character, so I will bring her back. I feel like she's a lot to prove, that she can actually get through, not get upset, and if she's going to lose people that she's close to, maybe she will, maybe she won't, who knows? But I do want Lapras to kind of be a fan favorite again for you guys. I know you loved her, I love her, and I think that it's just all in good fun. Number 48 is her husband, Vaporeon. Now, I honestly feel like on top of being with Lapras and being that villain big brother protecting Espeon in season 3, he really didn't get much. So this will be the season to flesh out Vaporeon and let him actually have a voice and a personality of his own. So I'm excited to do that, and that's why I'm bringing him back. Number 49 is Grumpig. Like I said before when I revealed Lantern's play in All Stars, I am so excited for Grumpig. I love his custom sprite so much. It is so funny, but at the same time, it fits his personality so well that it works. And I'm so excited for him to be in this season because I'm going to give him a decent, I'm going to give him a decent, story this season, and I'm very excited for it. And you know, my friends also decide, I think me and Pat even talked about it, and Pat even said that he really does need a story. And I said, I know, he needs to be developed. Me and Pat have, talked about a bunch of characters that need to be developed, and he's one of the ones we discussed, and it needs to be done. So it will be, and I'm excited for it. And number 50 is the ever lovable Gothel. Now, with Gothel, it was, I will tell you what happened with her elimination. A select few know, and it's actually really funny because I love the way it went down. Just so you guys know, the whole thing with Wigglytuff saying Gothel was supposed to get Final Six, um, not even back in the eliminations, not even before I decided that she would go in a big group elimination. She originally was supposed to, I think, get mid-tier. I don't even think she got merged that season. She was supposed to be a mid-season villain, and then afterwards, Garchomp and her alliance would just take over till the end. But Gothel was a fun character to write. I fell in love with it because I just felt like a lot of my relationships in my seasons were just so perfect and so easily put together. Most of them were put together like that, and I'm sure you guys will notice that. So I wanted there to be complications, which is why I brought in Hitmonlee like King Jinx, which is why I brought in Gothel to mess up Blossom and Flygon, because I didn't want it to be simple. Simple is boring. And, and we're gonna learn in this season, season 5 of All Stars, that not all of the relationships of my contestants have been picture perfect fairy tales. Um, along with Gothfeld's relationship. She actually did end up with Swoobat. It was going to be a big explanation in live. I honestly, God, forgot why they got together. But they did. I don't remember the reasoning, but I'm sure that I will flesh it out as it comes to the season. She will not be a villain this season. She's just she's gonna have her own little plot, but she will not be evil. I promise. Uh, but I will reveal her elimination just because I love it. I came up with this on my own, for the record. Neon knows I love him as a brother, but this was all me. So in one of the three episodes, one was a giant race, which is supposed to be right after Big Sister stealing your show. Second was five new teams, and then this another race challenge. I know it seems whatever, but I was kind of scraping for ideas at that point. And then the third episode was a quiz challenge. Basically, they all got matched up against each other, where it was a three, or a three person battle royale, or just person against person. And Gothel was put up against Delcatty. I'm sure I did say this in the really tough video. And it really looked like she was going to win, and she was going to continue on, and Meltank wanted that. And what happened was Flygon was, he was just being tortured by her. Like, she kept using Flatter all the time to get his attention, and she even picked him for her team. One of the teams was Team Gotheltail, and basically, excuse me for 2 seconds. Lucky, give me 2 seconds. I'm sorry, I'm talking to my dog again on the video. This is just completely ruining it, but I'm not fucking re-recording. Okay, maybe, oh, shit. Okay, I really did not want to drop the F-bomb, and I just did. Okay, regardless. What was supposed to happen was she was going to go up against Delcatty. I really hope I don't get flagged for this, because I just used the F-bomb. And when the question was asked, Gothel knew the answer, but Flygon purposely distracted her by screaming her name out, and she yelled Flygon instead of the right answer, and Delcatty beat her, which shocked everyone because it was, and not to mention how offended Gothel was because one of the stupidest competitors in the show, minus Reuniclus, beat her. So this is gonna be end of part 3 or not. I don't know. Like I said, I talked way too friggin' much. So if not, we'll figure it out. So anyway, I will restart in part 4 in about 5 seconds.